Hey, let's talk about grief timeline today. You may have heard from someone who you love dearly, or a therapist, or a counselor, or a coach that, hey, you should be over this by now. You should be past the pain and you should be over your grief. And I want to come here and let you know that there is no timeline. There is no, you should be over this by now. Everybody grieves differently. Everyone has a different timeline for grief. And to be honest, grief isn't something that we should just get over. Grief is something that we need to learn how to work with and how to be okay with, and pretty much how to hold hands with. Everyone is taught different ways to grieve as we grow up. So we all have our own different ways of grieving, and there shouldn't be a, you should be over this by now. That's not how it works. Grief is not linear. Grief can be messy at times. Grief comes, grief goes. The sadness comes, the sadness goes. You're the one going through the pain. You're the one who miscarried. You're the one who lost a baby. And unless someone has actually been through that, they're not going to understand the pain. So if there is a counselor or a therapist who said that to you, you might want to talk to them about it, bring it up, or find someone else to talk to. Find someone else who really will understand. Grief is like waves, like some days you're gonna be feeling fine and you're like, okay, I'm over this now. I'm past it. And then the next day, bam, something's gonna hit you. You don't know what it was. You don't know why you're crying, but you are, and it's okay. And I had a client say to me just last week, she said, I know when this program ends, my grief isn't going to be over, but I know the tools now to get through it. I know that my emotions are okay, and I know how to pull myself out of it. She also said she knows that it's okay to feel her emotions, and I think that is something that's very important for people to understand. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to cry, and it's okay to feel sad. What's also important is to know how to pull yourself out of that grief so that you don't spiral out of control, so that you don't ruminate on it and it leads into a greater depression. It's important to find tools that work for you, that are going to pull you out of that, and you know that, okay, I'm going to cry tonight. I'm going to be okay with that. Tomorrow, I'm going to feel better. I know that I have the ways to get out of this and the tools to find myself again. So I wanted to just make it very clear that there is no timeline. There is no, you should be over this by now. It's been a year. You're not over it. Great. You're not going to get over it. You're going to work through it. You're going to be in the midst of it. You're not going to be past the hump. It's going to be something that's with you, and that's absolutely okay. So please don't put that pressure on you. Don't feel bad. Don't let anyone shame you for having your emotions and feeling bad. If you need extra tools, if you need someone to talk to, please come to the Miscarriage Warrior app. We give tools on there. I have programs that you can join to help learn different ways to grieve and pull ourselves out of our rumination that we might be in the midst of. So again, like I said, don't feel shame for feeling your emotions. Let yourself feel the emotions, and know that you're gonna learn ways to process your emotions, and it might look different for you than it looks for other people, and that's absolutely okay. Everyone grieves differently. All right, loves. You can find more on Miscarriage Warrior app. It's a totally free app, and you can find it on any app store. All right, love you.